Hello, welcome back to Procedural LiveNoding. In this episode, I'm gonna take a look at adaptive tessellate node in Spreadshop, but I will be using also another node, which is curve mapper. So we got curve mapper and we have adaptive tessellate. So adaptive tessellate works only on the surface, so it's not like a normal polygon. But we're gonna take a look at this very quickly. So it could be slightly interesting here. So let's start with having a cylinder in between this. And let's save this first of all. So curve mapper adaptive. Curve mapper is interesting in itself. We're gonna be using number range between 0 and 1, the counts, leave it to 10, plug this into this guy, and what's gonna happen is we can drive this cylinder parallels or meridians using the curve mapper. Okay, so let's take a look. So I just did a control click, so the value can go into meridians. So if meridians, you can see this line is affecting the cylinder. If it's on the parallel, you can see this is like giving you this kind of like a spiraling. But we're gonna work on the meridians, and we're gonna have this number equal this number. Okay, so let's do that very quickly. All right, so if we make changes here, it does not update automatically, but you can click here. If you want to have it interactive, you can, because this one is turned on by default. If you update a frame while changing the curve, it will update also here. So this is quite handy to reshape cylinder. So let's say you have something like this, and you can also perform things like addition. So you can add, you can also multiply. So this is really quite handy to create like a vase or anything actually. So it's very easy to shape. And let's suppose you want to repeat these shapes. You can do that quite easily. So let's repeat. If you use repeat, however, very likely you need to use list join. So let's do that. So we want to repeat this value. Currently the value is like this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many? 12. Okay, let's say you want to repeat it 3 times. So 3 times 12, 36. We just put it here and plug this here and update the meridians profile. Doesn't like it, maybe unwrap. Okay, cool. 3 times 12, so 12 times 3, that's the number of repeat. So this can go into meridians, actually parallels, right? Okay, cool. Now you can see you can have multiple repeat. You can also increase the value here. It's all updated automatically. So this is kind of nice. Very, very useful. And you can still control the cylinder like that. So this setup alone is normally it's not easy to create, but this procedural way is super handy. So let's turn this back, and you can also twist it if you like. So if you twist, maybe have less value here, increase the value here, twist it. Yeah, you can do all sort of things. It's quite nice. And we don't need to stop here. We can continue. Let's see. Turn off center. So you can have this. You can back it out. You can have a top and bottom cap on and off. So it's up to you. Let's now convert it into adaptive tessellate. So adaptive tessellate is very special way to tessellate surface based on its complexity, based on the sharp edges, etc. So you can have quite an interesting topology. Okay, so how do we connect this to that? We probably need curve. So we might need to use polyline or cubic spline. Let's see, let's try polyline. So we need the vertices, and we need to plug this curve into surface. Okay, maybe I need to separate this. Curve goes in there, doesn't, maybe to turn curve into surface, I need to use evaluate, or no, maybe curve evaluate. And okay, I forgot actually. Let's take a look at the complete version. So this is the same thing. Here I'm using, okay, UV connection. Okay, UV connection, polyline, surface from curve. Okay. Apparently we need UV connection. Okay. Cool, alright. Just remember that, surface from curve. And we also need UV connection. File, save as. So we're gonna turn this into surface, and then we're gonna re-evaluate. So vertices goes in there. This one already separated the value. Vertices goes in here. We might need a cyclic. Plug this here. Plug this there. Control click. Now we have something. Looks pretty strange at the moment. Turn on edges. Now it seems to be calculating. Okay, apparently it's quite complex. Cyclic is already on, so we have 138 curve, creating this result, and from here we can use something like dual mesh. So this kind of create a fake Voronoi. And this guy is not, does not seem to be cyclic. This one doesn't have any effect. Maybe I need to turn on cyclic here. Okay, that. So I have a feeling we probably need to merge curves somewhere. So don't maybe turn off twist for now. Yeah, it's not closing. This is cyclic off, cyclic on. Maybe this should be cubic. No. Okay, maybe for now don't worry about that too much. We're just gonna bake. I think we should be able to close this using merge vertices, but now we can see this is the result. So 2 nodes responsible, curve mapper and cylinder, and actually list repeater. This is also kind of working together, and all this created that result. You can randomize the pattern there. So in my other example, it's actually kind of closing up. So here's yeah, it's slightly better. It's closing because I have this merge by distance and dual mesh. I have cyclic enable. Without cyclic, this is like open. It's like cyclic, it's closed. Yeah, I need to use merge by distance apparently. Okay, merge by distance. 1, 2, 3. I hit V and now it's sort of closing. Bake. So we have this. So if you're happy, you can just turn it into wireframe. So you have this kind of alien looking vase, or maybe it's just like a plant from Pandora. Alright, so hopefully you find this interesting, useful. Let me know if you have anything to add or any question. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.